We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are marking up AAPL. Pick up for business. All right, guys, headed over to price action on the monthly time frame. You can clearly see prices in that uptrend. Structure and patterns all over the place. W here. We have a W and a retest here, or W. This is a W with a retest, and market spiked up once, spiked up twice, came back to retest. So that's a break and retest, double touch. Market broke up to another level, break and retest again. Market broke up to another level, and that's the double top. So market spiked up at that double top, hanging out at that area, that high. So let's do what we do. Price action. So higher highs, we're looking for price. Price is hanging out near higher highs. So what we're gonna tag is we're gonna tag these wicks in that area. We're looking for price to engulf that second last candle wick to push that market up. We can start to probably see a slow incline just because the wicks are side by side. That creates that area of multiple pushes to the top. So far we have two. Also, so price action. I mean, the next low will be this level here. Next low will be this level here. We just all the way down, just because it's an uptrend. Those are levels we're going to be tagging. Just work with just the lower level between that. So the market did come back down. It can consolidate in this area. I mean, so far we had a double top. So what the market did was spiked up once, spiked up twice. It just hanging out up there. We don't see anything. If it comes back down, it can stop at this midpoint of that area and figure out what it's going to do. But we're going to just put a midpoint here, high, mid, low, hit it down to the weekly time frame. So market has a double top. So price action, bearish candle, market's pushing way down by a hammer. Price action didn't engulf the previous candle, but it did engulf the previous body, second last candle of that body. So it's showing that the market can push down while we walk out of time frame. Price action also a long wick, so we're going to pay attention to this while we walk down. It could be a leg that's supporting, it's going to end up supporting that midpoint that we created here. So think about that midpoint having a zone a little higher up to a little higher down of that SR line. So what the market did was market broke, came back to retest. So is that market going to respect this area and push right back up, or is it going to break this area, retest, and work its way down? And last but not least, we'll get that consolidation in that area here. Excuse me, guys. Headed down to the daily time frame. Price action candle engulfing pattern. Okay, so price is like it's working its way back up. Price came from a double top and a retest of this area. So let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push down. So triple top or head and shoulders pattern at that area. Market came back down. So it's something in this area right here. So this is the midpoint. I think my midpoint is off. So if we readjust my midpoint just a little higher up, maybe that's somewhere here, we can see that market broken retest that area. So let's go back over to price engulf the previous area, this second last candle, third last candle, and fourth and the fifth. So price is engulfing all this area, showing that market can be pushing up. Maybe want to see additional candles that's pushing that market up, because that market could be just retesting that area of a break and retest to work its way down. So we're going to identify what we see on a 4-hour time frame. Maybe consolidation. Don't know. It down to the 4. Okay, no, market's working its way up. So we look at a clear W, price action, bullish inverted hammer. Throw out the pattern. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So market tag that midpoint. Think about being in the zone, like I said before. Market tag that midpoint for a double bottom. pushed up, so we know at the double bottom we should be looking for a retest, but we don't know how far this market's going to push. So what we're going to gauge it is look for price action, look for the low, look for the high, place the midpoint in the middle, and now the midpoint in the middle. So market price is at near the midpoint in the middle, at the midpoint in the middle. So we're going to see if we're going to get that sideways consolidation of that market. Headed down to 3 hour. Okay, not sideways consolidation. Price action is engulfed the previous second last candle and third last candle. The consolidation already happened with the second last candle and the third last candle. First, second, third. So market showed multiple touches down at the bottom. So this became a double bottom to some type of triple bottom. So let's draw it out. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest. Market pushed up once, retest. Market pushed up twice. So altogether, we got a quadruple bottom. Market retest this area here. This is a retest, and the market pushed up. So we don't know how far this market's going to push up. Price close on a 3-hour time frame is going to engulf the previous second last candle and third last candle wicks and bodies that can push that market up. Headed down to the 2. Price action definitely engulfing the second, third, last candle and fourth wicks of that body of price. So market sure does look like it's working its way up. Headed down to the 1. Okay, now we get to see things a lot clearer. So now let's take a look at what's going on that 1-hour time frame. We're going to clear off these lines I created earlier. So let's draw out that structure. We already know what's down here, so we're not going to talk about that. I'm going to pay attention to near price, what's going on. So after market did that 4 push down to that bottom that we identified in an early time frame, think about market breaking that area, retest, and now that market's pushed up. But it still didn't do a full retest of that area. It just broke, but it can still push up. We don't know how far. We're going to gauge it from price action high low to that midpoint where it's currently at. So this is where the break and retest can happen at. We look for the break and retest of that midpoint near structure for that market to work its way up. If it has a hard time breaking, then it's forming a double top, first leg, second leg, third leg, market to spike down. We'll probably see a break and retest near price action as we walk down the time frame to see if we see it on the 45-minute time frame. And here go to retest. Third to last candle is a retest, so market pushed up, came back to retest, and now we still pushed up. Like I said, the market may be doing. Okay, price action candle is engulfing the previous second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh candle, wicks and bodies, showing that the market is dominantly strong enough to go up. Headed down to the 30-minute time frame. Price action is still, everything's reading the same. Real simple. 45, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Headed down to the 15-minute. Everything's engulfing. Okay, so we may be looking, so on the 15-minute, we're starting to see that break of that area. So we're going to see if we're going to identify a retest. Could be an area consolidation a little bit happening here. Before we see that retest, we're going to identify some type of dojis if we can, if it's there. Head down to the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last candle is a retest. So that's a 6th, 7th, and 8th candle is a retest area. Price action 1, 2, 3, 6 candle may be just the exact retest candle because that market broke out, came back to retest. We may see a break and retest in this area multiple times. Let's see if we can identify that as we walk down. So we're going to circle this area here. Now as we walk down, we're going to see if we can identify that area, if it is a retest or not. Headed down to the 3-minute. I got a retest. So it was a retest candle, which is a doji market retest. So let's just read the market again. So market's coming from a bottom of that low. So what it's coming from is coming down in red. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest. Market pushed up once, another retest. There's multiple retests, but I'm trying to stay with the red and green. First, second, third, fourth. And market pushed up. Retest 1, retest 2. Market still got a few more pushes to go. Market broke. Retest, pushed up. There's another retest in this area here. There's multiple retests. This market is working its way up, back up to that high of that resistance. Let's head down to the 3-minute, 1 minute, just showing the same thing. Market's working its way up. Price action, everything just engulfing the previous area. Market's in that uptrend up to that high of the resistance once again. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. GBP, excuse me.